Hello and welcome to episode 7 of series 2 of Become a Legend Story Mode. Now in the last episode, well, the emotions are so mixed. This is a really important episode. Some important decisions have been made. The call went out to the patrons. They're the decision makers. They're the co-authors of this story. And they got to vote on the biggest decision so far of this series, except for who we were going to play with. But the biggest decision so far of Gabi's career. Does he stay at the faltering Benfica? Let's not forget, we're in 4th place now in January. We're well out of the title race. All we've really got to play for is Champions League football and the Champions League that we're in. Or did he make the move to Everton, who'd expressed an interest in signing him on a full transfer? Well, the decision is in. And Gabi is gone. So, let's go and get it done. List of offers is there. And Ronald Koeman, well, this comes on a very, very difficult day for Ronald Koeman in real life. Unfortunately, he's lost his job at Everton. But Everton are in a much better state at the moment in the Premier League. They're currently sitting in 8th and they're still in the FA Cup. What they're really struggling with is goals at the moment. They've got Sandro Ramirez as their main striker. That's who Gabi's going to be competing with. He's only on 6 goals at the moment. And there's been a fairly close vote for the patrons. It ended up going to 77% of the patrons said yes, he should move. I thought it would be closer than that. And actually a few people in the comments and as the patron comments made their views very clear that maybe they thought he should stay after the good run of games in the last episode. Well, let's not forget how dire the situation at Benfica really is. This is a side that should be winning the league and we're well off the pace. That's the worst defending I've ever seen in my life. So I'm happy with the decision. I'm really happy and I think Everton's going to be a great club for him. So let's sign the contract and let's go and hear what Ronald Koeman has to say about this signing.
We worked a long time to get this deal in, and he was one of the key players to bring in, and that was all about that. Of course, we knew we will lose Lukaku for this season, and we need players who will bring in productivity to the team. We lost by Lukaku 25 goals, and we need more players than one to get that number of goals, and he's that type of player with a lot of productivity.
So yes, it is going to be productivity that Gabi is going to look to bring to the Toffees. There he is in the blue of Everton. He looks great and I think he can have a big impact on this side. They need a goal scorer. One of the mistakes that Ronald Koeman made, and it was a huge mistake, is he ended up basically spending the Romelu Lukaku money on 4 attacking midfielders. No proven goal scorers. Sandro Ramirez, although in this he's playing as a centre forward and he's pretty well rated, he's not up to the job at all. Neither is Wayne Rooney, and although Calvert-Lewin's an exciting youngster, they needed a proven goal scorer and they finally found him in Gabigol. And we're at our 2nd club already. Now for those of you who are thinking maybe we're moving around too quickly, remember that this Become a Legend series is always going to be like a really condensed version of a career. We're not going to stick around for 2 or 3 years at each club. We don't have the time. We just don't have the time. So we need to move on. And now we've moved on to a really exciting club. Just sitting outside of the Europa League spots at the moment. But hopefully we can help fire them back into at least Europa, but hopefully Champions League contention. And then set us up really nicely for next year. Everton's a club that I really like. It's a club that I can see Gabi staying at. I think eventually, maybe, truth be told, I'd quite like to get Gabi and move to AC Milan. Yep, to show the Inter Milan naysayers what they missed out on when they just basically rejected him. But Everton offered Gabi the full transfer that he was after. Benfica, they weren't sure about him, obviously. Didn't look to make the loan deal permanent, but Everton offered him this chance to play in the greatest league in the world. Although I enjoy playing in the Portuguese league and I enjoyed playing for Benfica, I think this is going to be a really nice new chapter to his career. First of all, we do need to go in and make sure we give him a preferred number. Now, I don't think we're going to take the number 10 off Rooney and probably not the number 11 off Morales, but I think we can go again for the number 96. Generally, people don't seem to go for this one, so we'll take that. Had it at Inter, we're going to go for that again. Preferred positions, well, there's only one place that we want to be playing, and that is a centre forward. Second striker, we'll maybe make allowances for that, and that's still in there, so we don't need to change that. Hopefully Ronald Koeman will be giving him a few chances. As we said, Ramirez has only scored 8 goals this season, and that is not a return for basically their only starting striker. So hopefully we can push our way ahead of him, and then that's it. They don't really have much in the way. Let's take a look at the game plan. They don't really have much in the way of competition for him. Sandro, 81 rated. I mean, that makes him a big competitor for us at least. But then it's only Nias. Maybe they could play Rooney there, but that's it, really. That's it. So we've only got one player we need to play better than. And he's a player who's not in great form at the moment. So hopefully, the few good performances off the bench, we can make that spot ours. So we know in Become a Legend we will have a tricky period here. There's no doubt that it's going to take us a while to build up the manager trust level. We're at 48% now. It's going to be frustrating, but you have to go through that. Basically, unless you are a player in the high 80s joining a side, you're always going to have this problem with a new manager. So you just need to grit your teeth and get through it. Prove yourself. We've done it before. We can do it again. But as is often the case, you do get to start your first game. And I think it's almost PES giving you a chance to prove yourself. So we start today. That's going to be interesting. And they've made a new signing as well. We've been granted the number 96 shirt. That's very kind of you, Ronald. So obviously in this timeline, Ronald Koeman's doing all right. He's still got his job. He's still mid-table. That's exactly where Everton should be. But there are still shades of the problems that he had in real life. That he had. Emphasis on had. Because they still don't have a really prolific striker to replace those Romelu Lukaku goals. And that's what we are going to do at Everton. So let's get into the first game. And away at Swansea? Okay. This is one where maybe we can cause some trouble. So let's take a look at the lineup there. Leading the line on his own for the first time in this series. Up against a team with Master League Story Mode favourite Tammy Abraham in there. Let's take a look at the tactics. Well, this is more of a possession-based short pass build-up. That's what Ronald Koeman brought to this side. That's what he likes to do. They've got a wide attacking area, and there's going to be balls coming in, hopefully, from Morales and Balassi. We've also got Schneiderlin and Barkley and Sigurdsson. These are all really, really good passers of the ball. Hopefully, they're going to move it around, and we can look to break the offside trap and profit from all the great short passing build-up behind us. That's got to be the goal anyway. Let's get into it. So, first game for Gabby is away from home in Wales. He's going to experience it a lot, isn't he, the Brazilian? Not only is he now in the slightly cooler climate that is Merseyside, now he's had to go to another country. 2 new countries for him, England and now Wales. Those primal, just, I don't know, how do you describe the Welsh? They are an interesting bunch. It's Ranhel now as Swansea put together the first attack of the game. Nice ball into the box. Tammy Abraham's there. Danger signs there. You've got to be wary of him. That is not a good clearance. Let's hope we don't see the defensive frailties that we've come to expect in this mode. Oh, God, get it away. Everton looking to build slowly here. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Looking for Balassi. He'll take it down. It's well cut out in the end. Gabby makes his way out. Oh, that is a great effort to start off the game. Gabby with a lovely little turn. Good work from Balassi. The Swansea clearance wasn't a great one. It's tapped back into him. Lovely first touch out of his feet. I think it got a deflection there. Keeper had to palm it wide. And it's pulled back for a yellow card. Yeah, that was something that happened in the build-up. He slid in looking for the keeper. That could have easily been a red. So it's been a mixed start so far from Gabby. That was my fault, though. Come the home side again with Messer. Puts a nice ball out to Ranhel. Will he keep it in? He does. He'll look to put a ball into the box now. Oh, he steps back inside. That's a great ball. Tammy Abraham's there. We know how dangerous he is, but we're able to clear it wildly. Gabby looking for the ball over the top. He's made a great run here. Through on goal. He's got pressure on him. Oh, couldn't quite take it under his spell, but that's a great example of the quality of passing that we're going to hopefully be dealing with. Gary lays it off to Morales. Wants it back. No. Oh, that would have been great. The ball through the centre. We look to be through on goal. Gabby lays it wide into Klassen. So many good passes of the ball. We just need to get in the right position. Gabby comes short to link up play. Ball into Sigurdsson. The header is saved off the line. Great save by the Swansea keeper. Tammy Abraham, edge of the box. He's taken out. I will look to take this one quickly, but that's a big mistake. And now Everton can bring it away. It's another long ball, searching ball, looking for Gabby's. Sprung the offside trap perfectly here. Cuts back in. Can he find the right ball inside? He finds a good ball into Morales. That's great defending. Lovely work from Gabby. God, if we time the runs right, we are going to get so many of those opportunities. Got so many talented passers behind us. They've just been waiting for this direct sort of centre forward like Gabby to get on the end of some of these runs. And he's had a couple of really good chances over the top today. We just wait for the passing to build. And then when one of the 4 or 5 players with, I'm guessing, like 80 plus passing gets the ball, then we get in a position. Unfortunate to get a yellow card early on, but that was just a random, bizarre mistake. But other than that, a pretty good start to his Everton career. A lively half. Let's see if we can get the debut goal in the second. Gabby into the box. We'll take this down away from Bartley. Looks to get the shot away. I think he's won a penalty there. Yes! Gabigol is taken down. I think that's maybe a bit of a soft penalty. They're giving a little tap to Gabby there. They don't seem to be angry at him. You know what the reputation for South American players is like? Oh, he might have been outside the box. Oh, that is close. Gabby taken out in the melee, edge of the box. It's going to be Ross Barkley to take this one. With Sigurdsson off the pitch. Can he get this one over the wall? He can't. It's not cleared though. Barkley has a go. Keeper pushes it wide. Morales won't get there. It's going to be out for another corner here to Everton. This is good pressure. Oh, Gabby's in space. Gets the header in into the keeper's legs. And Norfelt was able to save. Really good opportunity there for Gabby to open his account. He's really strong from set pieces. He's not the biggest player ever. But he's got great awareness. He knows where he needs to be. Times his run perfectly. Would have been a great introduction. Gabby gives it off. And now he's away. The ball through is on. He's got Cheju with him, who's had the run of him all game. Cuts back. Keeps it alive. Ball in. Looking for Balassi. He won't get the header. Goes over everyone. It's going to go out now. And this should be Gabby off now. I think he's had a good debut. A goal would have been ideal. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. And that's all we will see from Gabby today. As he's substituted. Don't know who came on through him. I guess it's Sandro. It is Ramirez who comes on with only 5 minutes left in this game. I think we made a pretty good account of ourselves. And that is full time here at the Liberty. And, well, Everton will be disappointed not to take any points away from Swansea. But will Gabby be happy with that debut? Or more importantly, will Ronald Koeman be happy with that debut? Well, we dominated. And in terms of shots, I think a lot of them came from Gabby. He grabs a 6. That's not as good as I thought it would be, to be honest. I think passing-wise, we were maybe a little suspect. Good few shots off, only missed 3 passes. 6 is maybe a little bit harsh. Norfelt, the keeper, managed to deny us on a couple of occasions. It's not going to be enough, though, to secure that starting spot, and that will see us go onto the bench. I think you get this one game as a tester. If you don't get this right, then we will be benched definitely for the next game, and then it'll be a long, hard slog to get that spot back. But still, we knew it was going to happen. Such is life. And 0-0 now will see us slip down below Stoke into 9th. So we're not going to get into the Champions League, are we? But into the Europa League, that's a good shout for Ronald Koeman. It's better than getting fired. And we're in the Premier League, so it's exciting anyway. 48% manager trust, that hasn't gone up at all. It's a bit worrying. And only 3 days later, we go up against our nearest rival in the league, Stoke City, away from home again. And we start again. We've been handed another chance. This is where we need to repay Koeman's faith in his new signing. We're on a yellow arrow. We're a little bit tired. This time we play with Rooney and McCarthy. It's a very much changed midfield for this game. Morales drops to the bench. Klassen drops out of the team completely. And no sign of Sigurdsson either. Interesting decisions there. Sigurdsson and Vlasic, another new signing. He's out. Look at all these attacking midfielders. None of them start today. McCarthy preferred on the right. That's an odd choice. Still, he's a decent passer as well. And we get the privilege of playing with England legend Wayne Rooney for the first time. It's exciting. Look at Stephen Ireland's face in that. That's excellent. Excellent work. We're going up against 3 really strong, powerful centre-backs here, but none of them the quickest. Kurt Zuma's pretty quick. If we can look for those balls over the top again, then maybe we can do some damage. We had a few little glimmers of hope in the first game. If we can build on them, then we could be all right. So we're yet to experience the cauldron, the atmosphere of Goodison. But we're here at the Bet365, a little closer to home, slightly closer to home than Swansea. And is this the wet Tuesday night in Stoke? I think it could be. Is this a midweek game? Well, a lot of people have questioned, can Gabby, who's only ever played in the warm climates of, well, I suppose he was in Milan for a bit, but Benfica, Portugal, Brazil, can he do it wet Tuesday night in Stoke? This is the barometer, isn't it? This is what people always talk about. A goal today would shut up a lot of the haters. And that's what we want to do. Gabby's showing for it short here. Lays it off. Under pressure from Charlie Adam. Wayne Rooney, great touch. Ball into Gabby now. He'll let it run. Hits it! Whoa! And that took quite a save to keep that one out. just let it run across his body and then powered up a lovely shot. Slipping as he did in the cold, wet conditions here on a Tuesday night in Stoke, but he wrapped his foot around it well and it took a good save to prevent the first goal of the game. Stoke Alona now, putting together the tiki-taka, and that's beautiful. Back to Charlie Adam, that's not beautiful. What an ugly bastard he is. Finally, the move breaks down. It's all the way back to Robles, and we can go again here. It's a cagey start to this game. Cagey first half an hour anyway. Gabby now. He's going to look to inject some pace into this one. Oh, steps away from one and then into trouble. Shaqiri inside to Juve, who's seen a lot of the ball. Joe Allen, that's a beautiful ball out to Choupo-Moting. He'll take it down with a lovely first touch. Headed away by Will Keane. And now Balassi will bring it forward. And half-time here at the Bet365. Well, Gabby only had one real chance. Stoke have been maybe a little bit more the dominant side in this one. Possession's been pretty equal. They've had a few chances, nothing major. Gabby is playing a very isolated role at the moment. I'm starting to notice maybe a slight flaw in Koeman's game plan is that Gabby very rarely has any backup. I'm starting to see good signs of Baines and Coleman making those overlapping runs. I think that's where we're going to get some joy. They're good whippers in of the ball. But against Zindi and Shawcross and Zuma, we are up against it today, against three bruisers. This is really a baptism of fire for Gabby. Glenn Johnson brings it forward, turns inside to Ireland, who's got a little bit of space. And that's a beautifully weighted ball into Juve. His shot comes in. Robles saves the first one. Back out to Juve. He can't find anyone. And then it's well cleared, actually, into Gabby. He'll be able to bring this forward. Push the ball out there to the right-hand side into McCarthy. He's only got Gabby up with him. This will have to be a well-timed ball into Gabby, and it is. Steps back inside. That's great work. The curling effort. Oh, that's an incredible save from the Stoke keeper. Gabby did everything right there. Step back in. Curled the effort. And now Morales on for McCarthy. That could have been it. Could have been the one. Ball in. Gabby with a header. Oh, God. Great ball in from Coleman. And we're really, really pushing for that first goal. Watch the movement here of Gabby. Just looking to split the centre-backs. Gets ahead of Shawcross. Good header. Denied by the post. That could be our last action of the half again. So close to getting off the mark there. Really disappointing. Again, we get 80 minutes. Again, we couldn't quite find the decisive goal in this game. And Koeman must be thinking, have we signed another dud here? have we definitely not made things any easier? Oof. I mean, at least we're not conceding goals. We seem to be pretty solid at the back. Goals up front, that's always going to be the problem. That has been the problem for Everton this season and in real life. Gabby yet to really show that he's the solution. So it's another 0-0 away from home. So you'd probably say that 2 away games against Swansea and Stoke, you'd hope to win one of them. But to get 2 points out of them, it's not Europa League form, is it? But it's not the end of the world. Gabby's had a lot of chances. Hasn't really been any clear-cut chances. Maybe that's a bit much. It's another 6. Middle of the road stuff here from Gabby again. And we stay in 9th. Level on points with Stoke. 3 points away from West Brom in 7th. Tottenham only on 41. I mean, they're within striking distance, but then it's a huge 10-point gap. So really, it's the battle for the 6th or 7th that we're in at the moment, which is fine. I think we can contribute to that. We haven't yet. Crucially, we've gone up 1% in the manager trust level there. That's progress. So again, only 2 days later, and we're up against Tottenham. Interesting. First game at Goodison, and we're in the starting lineup again. Yes, come on, let's keep this going. Not sure if we deserve it with 2 6s in a row, but we've had chances. And hopefully now, in front of the Goodison faithful, we can show exactly what we're made of. We can show that there's goals in them boots yet. And this time we're playing with Sigurdsson behind us, Balassi on the right, Morales on the left. This would be the formation I would choose, definitely. Up against, another strong back three. I think that's the thing. We're stepping up a level now in terms of defences. That's going to be what's really difficult for us. The Premier League is going to have a better quality of... Oh, I forgot about Wiltshire. Try and forget about that. Anyway, a better level of defence is what we have to come up against. So we're going to need to be even better than we were in the Liga NOS. So what would be the home fans' opinion of Gabby's first 2 games? Well, I think they'd be thinking this is all too familiar. This feels a lot like Sandro. A player that's come in with some promise, with a little bit of maybe slightly fading hype by now. Hasn't really hit the ground running, has he, in the first 2 games? He's shown signs. especially in the isolated role that he's playing. He's got in the right positions. He's got shots off. There is a goal coming, but he needs to impress the fans today. I think that's the goal for this one. On this beautiful sunny day here in Merseyside. Gabby needs to get off the mark. Oh, really poor throw in there. And Gabby will almost find his way through. He will. He'll get the shot away. That's a good block. Oh, it's industrious work there. And we've won it back now. Oh, come on. He could have got to that. It's going to be Leighton Baines over this one. It's a nice ball in. Oof, Sigurdsson takes it down. It's fallen to Gabby's offside. He's offside. Damn. Damn. Well, he's got it in the back of the net for the first time. But he was well offside. I mean, we were making the run for the free kick. Wasn't to be. Oh, Gabby wins it back off Jack Wilshere. And then lays it off. That's a lovely ball in. Will it get over the head of Vertonghen? It will. Gabby can't quite get there, though. Again, great pass there from Leighton Baines. Oh, mistake there. Gabby edge of the box, hits it with the right foot. Block comes in from Vertonghen. We're getting shots away. We're getting chances. If we can score today, I will be incredibly pleased. Not just because it's against Tottenham. Gabby's made a good run here. This is it. The header. Oh, yes. And we're off the mark. Gabby opens his account with a trademark run from the corner. And it's 1-0 here at Goodison Park. And the Everton home fans, well, they're in love as well as Gabby flicks the old heart symbol. And, yeah, we're in. We're off. The name is on the goal list. That's 1. We just need another 7 more. And we've already scored as many as Sandro. And, yeah, he's so good from corners. Just gets up. He just ghosts away from his man. Perfectly timed run. Doesn't need to break stride. And then it's a nice glancing header to beat Hugo Lloris. Off the post. Doesn't get any better than that. And we're off. Tottenham now looking to respond with Harry Kane. That's a nice ball out to Nkudu. He's got a bit too much space for my liking. Cuts back inside onto his right foot. Ball into Kane. Gets the header in. Easy take there for Pickford. Gabby drops deep. Morales, nice ball into Gabby. Has to go back inside. Oh, that's a lovely ball there. One more ball. Balassi. Oh, Gabby, that's wrong. That was nice work though. Balassi took his sweet time about that, and by the time it got back into him, I'd already done the wrong thing, if that's possible. Oh, that could have been it. Great work from Everton, who are purring now. Eriksson, ball inside to Harry Kane. He's had a difficult first half. And he's dispossessed there as well, pretty easily. And that's half-time here at Goodison Park. Well, great result for Gabby. He gets his first goal in what has been an excellent first-half performance from Everton. Up against one of their closest rivals in the Europa League spots, Tottenham. And, yeah, perfect half for everyone involved. Let's get another goal, although Gabby is absolutely knackered. He's run himself into the ground today. Wanting to impress the home fans, of course, you'd do that, wouldn't you? And I'm sure they've gone and got their half-time pie and pint. Or what do they have in Liverpool? And some scouse. I'm sure they'll be very pleased. Chatting it over, they'll be thinking, all right, maybe he's not as bad as we thought. Maybe we shouldn't boo him. Kane picks up the ball on the halfway line and goes back to Moussa Dembele. He's afforded a bit of time and space to run forward. He goes back to Jack Wilshere. And that is a poor pass. Balassi nearly wins it back. Second time of asking, he does. And now we're through the centre. A little bit of space out here. Baines into Gabby. There's a ball on through the middle. If he can find it, and he can. Will he get there? Oh, Sanchez does really well. Good ball by Gabby, though. I don't know who the run through the middle was, but we found him well. It's a good build-up again from Everton. Short passing. Total football. Gabby lays it out. And now he'll make his way into the box. Oh, he's found space. Oh, the right foot finish. Saved well by Vorm. Oh, that was good flowing football there. Gabby made a great run. Morales found him again. Harry Kane loses it. He is not having a good day. Gabby just about gets away with that. And now edge of the box. Going to look to hit one. That was stupid. A lot of you have mentioned that I shoot too much. That was a good example there. I might not even keep that in. So I look like I'm not as selfish as I am. That was stupid. I saw the glamour shot there. Oh, Gabby's won it back nicely. And then that's calm play in the centre to keep possession. Morales now. Oh, the outside of the boot ball over the top's a nice one. Gabby's fouled there, surely. Fouled by Eric Dyer. And we were through on goal there, so that's got to be a red card, surely. England international there. Discusses with the ref. Little chat with Gabby. It's going to be no action from the ref, but that was... Oh, yeah, it was coming together. Oh, that's a broken neck. That's nasty. 80 minutes gone here. Can we hang on to this one? Tottenham starting to turn the screw. Gabby's running on fumes. It's James Milner now. Interesting signing. Ball into Llorente. Great take by Pickford against the Spanish giant in the centre. That's a lovely take from the young England man. And that's great distribution into Leighton Baines. We won it first time over the top. We've got Eric Dyer with us again. Oh, this time he makes a fair and pretty solid intervention. With only minutes left in this game, we should really keep hold of it in the corner. But we're not going to. Gabby's made a run. Oh, Ericsson will clear. Into Gabby. It's not cleared yet. But that should have wasted just about enough time for the referee to take a look at his watch. And we get our first goal and our first win in an Everton shirt. And it's no sweeter than it could ever be because it's against Tottenham. I mean, that's sweet for me personally. Not for Gabby, maybe. Probably doesn't care. But hey, a big win for Everton against one of their near rivals in the league. And we only allowed them one shot. It was a great performance. The home fans will be very pleased with the all-round game that Everton brought today. But none more so than Gabby as well. He played well, had opportunities, and took his header really nicely from the corner. So that's an important 3 points there. And that sees us go ahead of Stoke, level on points with West Brom, and sneaking up on Tottenham as well. We're on 0 goal difference. That's interesting. Gabby is here to score, and luckily he's got his first goal. That sees us go up to 51% manager approval rating. We are going to be very tired after this game. Be surprised if we start in the next game. We've got a week. Gets weird at this point, but we are now into the FA Cup quarter-finals. All to play for now, and we're in the starting lineup. Yes, come on. 4 games in a row in the starting lineup. That's huge. A victory was scraped against Tottenham. I don't know if we scraped it. Oh, we're still in the Europa League. I've only just noticed that. And we go away to AEK Athens in the next episode. First leg of the round of 32. So we're out of the group stages into the round of 32. 2 legs against them. And, well, it's a big, big cup game today. We're back to Swansea. But this time, it's winner takes all to see who goes through to the semi-finals. This is one of the most attractive parts of going to Everton. Is there still chance for 2 pieces of silverware for Gabby this season alongside Europa League qualification? We're on the green arrow now. Really need to find that dramatic improvement. That would be really helpful. Playing with Klassen behind us. He is a classy passer of the ball. And on a blue arrow, yeah, we're just going to have to keep making those runs. See if we can push Bartley and Fernandez for pace. I think we can. We should be able to. Let's see if we can get a goal from open play now. That's the next step. So it's a quarter-final, but we seem to be at Wembley. That's a new one. That's a new directive there from the FA, but that's fine. That's fine. It's exciting to play in a big stadium like this. And coming off the back of a really great win against Tottenham, Everton will be looking to put Swansea to the sword in a way that they couldn't quite manage in the league. Now's our time. Come on. Lovely header on then into Morales. It's a risky ball though. And now Gabby. Time to turn. He's going to look to push it down the line into Balassi out on this left-hand side. Only Gabby to aim at in the box. He's pulled deep. Oh, great bit of footwork there, and he works the shot. The right foot finish is saved. Couldn't really work the keeper that convincingly there. But good to get off his first shot of the game. And we know how dangerous we are from corners. Gabby's there. Gets up. The header straight at the keeper again. No. 2 good opportunities now for Gabby. Oh, great tracking back. And we've won it back again. Putting the pressure on here in this first half. Gabby spreads it wide to Leighton Baines. Back into Gabby. He's got Fernandez with him. Steps inside him nicely. On his right foot again. The shot comes in. And this time it's pushed wide. Out for another corner. Really leathered that one. He's looking lively today. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Leighton Baines. And then Gabby steps away from Fernandez. It's to poke a ball into the pass of Klassen, who takes it down with a left foot finish. And we're off the mark here in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. And Gabby, well, he gets his first assist in the Everton blue. And he finds Klassen. It's the other way round that we were hoping, but that's fine. And Klassen will be very pleased with that. Lovely weighted chip ball through. Nice turn away from his man there, Fernandez. And then that's really nice bit of passing there. And Klassen finishes coolly. Let's see us 1-0 up here. Ball in, looking for Gabby. Fernandez gets across with a good header. That's a nice ball into Gabby. Lets it fall. Hits it with the left foot. Great save. Could have maybe taken a touch there, but it was worth the shot. was a good effort as well. He let it drop over his shoulder. Now Swansea on the counter-attack with Jordan Ayew. He'll make his way into the Everton box. I think it's the first time for Swansea in this game. It's well cut out. Still not cleared though. Olsen will find Ayew again outside of the boot ball, looking for Bonnie. Still not cleared. Klassen does eventually get there. Still not cleared. And now Olsen back onto his right. It's a good ball in. Now we can clear. To no one. But Gabby will chase. Unnecessarily. And half time here at Wembley. And it's domination from Everton. And it's an assist for Gabby. Let's keep this going. Gabby didn't want that. Lost out here. Bonnie edge of the box. That's a lovely ball into Fernandes. 1-on-1 with Pickford. And Swansea strike back and they're right back into the game now. Fernandes getting an equalising goal for the Swans. Well, I don't know if you can really blame Gabby there. We didn't want the ball. Bonnie, beautiful ball into Tammy Abraham. The danger man. Tammy Abraham. Oh, nearly ruined everything. Great save there from Jordan Pickford. Key now with the corner. Oh, good header away, but only as far as Renato Sanchez. Back into Olsen. It's well cut out. Now it's a 2-on-1 opportunity. It's a nice ball round the back into Gabby. It's got Bartley with him. Oh, Bartley comes across. Somehow gets a foot to that. I thought we had that. And that's full time here. Oh, well, the assist from Gabby wasn't going to be enough, and it's going to go to extra time here. Swansea have come back into this game in a big way, and Gabby is very tired. Don't know if we're going to get any energy back in extra time, but hopefully we do. Hopefully just enough to score the winner. Everton, that's a great touch inside. It's coming in now to Sigurdsson. Klassen edge of the box, hits it. Oh, just puts it wide. Couldn't get his second goal of the game. Swansea putting balls into the box. Wilfred Bonnie now surely to win it for Swansea. Oh, God, no. Let's not get out of the FA Cup straight away. That's a really lovely little flicked pass off the head of Tammy Abraham. And we've got it all to do now. Put a lot of men forward now. Gabby fights for it in the air still. Yes, ball over the top. Gabby now into the box. Takes it down, hits it. Oh, that's great. Great defending again from Bartley. Lovely distribution there from Jordan Pickford. Something he's well known for. Lovely ball into Gabby. Is this going to be it? Gabby with the curling effort. Yes! Gabby gets the goal. I can't believe it. With 111 minutes on the clock, Gabby gets his second Everton goal. And it is a crucial one to probably take this to penalties. Somehow we just found a bit of space through the centre. I don't know how we did it, but it was Ross Barkley with a great ball. And with no energy left, Gabby took one touch. And it's a really calm finish on his left boot. And, well, I didn't see that coming. Great first time pass, though, from Ross Barkley. Played by Koeman in a much more defensive position than you'd expect for Everton this season. But that was a great ball through. And Gabby with a crucial goal. Oh, we've won it back. Oh, thought we were going to get to that. I can see the winner there. Routledge now, though, into Tammy Abraham. Will it be heartbreak here? Oh, Abraham puts it wide. Bonnie has to go all the way back. Leroy Fer puts a lovely ball in. Fernandes with the looping header. And that is going to be full time here at Wembley. And it's going to penalties. Oh, this is going to be tense. This is going to be really, really tense. It was a good game of football. I mean, we had more chances, but I think either side could have won it in the end. Will Gabby be taking a penalty? That's the question. Yes, he's the first penalty taker. Great. No pressure. No pressure, Gabs. So, Gabigol, where do we put it? Down to the left-hand side. Gabriel Barbosa with the finish. Yes! Cool penalty there from the Brazilian. And that's hits the back of the net for the second time in this game. He got the decisive goal to draw the game level. Will Pickford be able to save here from Bonnie? Oof, that is some hit there from Wilfred Bonnie. I like the camera angles. I haven't done a penalty shootout yet in PES 18. It's a bit more cinematic. McCarthy. Did that go straight through the keeper? I don't know what happened there. Pickford, I fancy him. Tammy Abraham. What a game he had. Tammy. Yeah, that's a great penalty there from the big man. Aaron Lennon now, second half substitute. What can he do? Cool penalty there. Honours even so far. As Leroy Fer, I mean, he'll look to hit it hard, I assume. Jordan Pickford, can he get to this one? He can! Pickford Takes it in his gloves. What a save that is from the youngster. And now Klaassen. Can he continue? Everton's good run of... Oh, that is cool. Calm and collected from the attacking midfielder who scored our first goal. And it all comes down to this. Can Jordan Pickford get us through to the semi-final? Saving a Wayne Routledge penalty. He can, and it's down to his right, and he saves well again, and Everton are through, and it's Gabigol who got the goal to get him to penalties, and he slotted away the first penalty as well. A lot of responsibility now on the young Brazilian's head, but these Everton fans are starting to see the formation they believe of a cult hero. And oh, what a game that was. What an exciting, thrilling end to the game. And we're through to the semi-finals. This is what we came for. The magic of the FA Cup, and it's another man of the match performance for Gabby. Absolute scenes here, and we're going to go through to play either Chelsea, United or City. It's going to be a big semi-final. Who's it going to be? It is Chelsea in the semi-final. Wow, no easy teams left. Not at all. Up to 78 overall rating. We're due a low pass improvement soon. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. We haven't quite learnt knuckle shot yet. We're up to 53% manager trust level. This is going to be interesting. Do we start in the Europa League? I wouldn't be too concerned if we didn't, because sometimes they start the second striker in the Europa League. In the starting lineup still. This is magical. Magical! And the Europa League, well, that's it's not the Champions League. It's not Barcelona. That's one of the only sad things about leaving Benfica, is we missed out on the 2 legs against Barcelona. But AEK Athens over 2 legs with Manchester United in between. It's going to be a really exciting start to the second episode of the Gabby at Everton reign. Well, what an episode that was. I really enjoyed it. Apologies to any Benfica fans who joined this channel because we were playing at Benfica. Maybe you can start to support Everton as your second side. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit.